You might think it's too late or too complicated. But today, I'll show you how one simple, powerful step can begin to heal everything between you and your dad. Father's Day is here. And for some, it's a day of hugs and laughter. For others, it's complicated. Maybe you're smiling on the outside but holding back tears inside. Or maybe you don't even know how to feel at all. In this video, we're going to walk through memories, pain, humor, and hope. We'll go beyond the cliches and straight to the heart. So sit back, take a deep breath, and let's take this journey together. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more heartfelt videos like this one. And leave a comment below. What topics matter most to you? What healing do you want to see in your life? I read them all and create videos based on what you need. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Literally. Look at this big pink elephant, sipping coffee, reading the paper, knocking over everything in sight. We laugh because, well, we've all tried to ignore it. That giant, uncomfortable feeling called father issues. It's easier to pretend it's not there, to fill our days with work, social media, busyness. But when we pause, that elephant doesn't leave. So I want to ask you, what's your elephant? The pain you're carrying? The memory that still makes your stomach drop? Take a second. Close your eyes. Name it. Even if you just whisper it to yourself, you're not alone. Let's open the photo album, page by page. First, there's the bike ride, your dad laughing until you both crashed. A moment of chaos, but also a glimpse of connection. Then, the silent dinners, the birthdays he missed, the nights you wanted him to say, "I'm proud of you." These memories, some warm, some cold, are woven into who we are, but they don't have to define us forever. Take a moment. Think about your childhood. What was the funniest memory with your dad? What was the most painful? If you feel like sharing, drop a comment below. Your story might help someone else find the courage to speak. Now, let's flip the story. Let's sit in Dad's chair. Maybe he grew up with fists instead of hugs. Maybe he was taught that real men don't cry. Or maybe he was just trying to survive. We don't excuse the pain, but we try to understand it. Because empathy doesn't erase the past. It helps us release its hold on us. Imagine your dad as a child, scared, confused, desperate to be seen. Sometimes, healing begins when we see that they were human too. Let's get a little nerdy. Did you know that forgiveness isn't just spiritual, it's scientific? When you hold on to anger, your body holds on to stress, headaches, stomach problems, even heart issues. But forgiveness, it actually rewires your brain, it calms your body, it gives you back your peace. So I'm not saying just get over it. I'm saying choose to start, even if it's messy. Now, here's where it gets real. The letters we never send. Dear Dad, I wish you'd been there. Dear Dad, I forgive you for the pain. Dear Dad, I still hope we can start again. Some letters are filled with rage, some with tears, some with hope. I want to invite you right now to write your own letter. Grab a notebook, or just pause this video, write. Pour out what's been locked up inside. When you're done, you don't have to send it, but you might feel lighter. Because expression is the first step toward release. Here comes the scariest part, the phone call. Dialing those numbers feels like dialing into your own fear, your own vulnerability. Maybe your dad won't answer. Maybe he will, but either way, you're taking a step. You're saying, I'm willing to heal. And even if you don't call today, just imagine it. Imagine saying, Happy Father's Day, and I'm ready to forgive. If you've ever made that call, or want to, share your story in the comments. Someone else needs to hear it. Sometimes words aren't enough. That's why there's the hug. No script, no speeches, just arms. And a silent promise. I still love you, even through the mess. It's not a magic fix, but it's a start, and that's enough. You're not alone. Let's listen to 3 short stories. One son writing letters to his dad in prison. One daughter forgiving a dad who never came back. One grown man meeting his father for the first time in decades. Not every story has a Disney ending, but every story has a choice to carry pain or to let it go. Drop a comment if you've been on your own journey, or if you're still trying to figure it out. A young man decides to write letters to his father who is in prison. The letters begin with anger and resentment, years of silence and hurt pouring out onto the page. But slowly, the tone changes. The young man begins to share his own struggles, his own fears. One day he writes, "Dad, I forgive you, and I'm praying for you." And in that act of writing, he begins to heal, even if his father never responds. A woman grows up without a father figure, every Father's Day. She feels the gap. The older she gets, the more she realizes her resentment is keeping her stuck. She writes a letter she'll never send. "Dad, I don't know why you left, but I forgive you. Not for you, for me. Because I deserve peace." And in that choice to forgive, she finally breathes freely again. A man in his 50s hasn't seen his father since he was a child. One day, he decides to find him. The reunion is awkward, words are few, but they sit in silence, sharing a simple meal. And in that silence, there's a small flicker of understanding. He realizes, healing doesn't mean we become best friends. It means I can stop carrying the pain every day. Now, let's end with a moment of quiet. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Picture your dad's face. Picture your face. What do you see? Write it down. How does it make you feel? You can't rewrite history, but you can choose what you carry forward. Today, let forgiveness shine. Before you go, remember to subscribe for more videos like this. Leave a comment. What resonated with you most? What other topics do you want me to explore in future videos? I read them all. And together, we're building a place where healing begins. Happy Father's Day. Let forgiveness shine.